So I like black women. I like dark-skinned women. You know, some may say, you know, well, that has the opportunity, you know, to see the mother of my children. Some of y'all may say, well, you know, Langston, the mother of your children is like brown skin. She's kind of like, you know, a little high yellow, not real high yellow, but you know, close to it. And yo, you know how things go. You actually get involved with someone and their personality and et cetera, you gel with that person, and you know what happens. Things happen, you know what I'm saying? So and saying within having this conversation, my preference, you know, is dark-skinned women, and she pretty much knows that. You know, I don't keep that away from her or whatever have you. I don't know what her preference is. She never tells me or whatever have you, but for the most part, my preference, if I would ever to get married, that's if. Now, I'm never gonna get married because, you know, I mean, listen, I can be in a committed relationship. That's nothing, you know what I'm saying? But it's just the whole thing of the ball and chain. Like, my life and how I want to live it is on the edge. I want to, you know, be adventurous. I want to be able to travel the world. And some people may sit back and say, well, man, you could do that with your better half, you know, your wife. And it's like, that's okay. You know, I have the mother of my children. I have a family. So I don't need to get married and do all the rest of that stuff. I'm pretty good right now in this position that I'm in. You know what I'm saying? I can actually live by myself for the rest of my life and be good. As long as I have my family. That's it. That's all I really need. It's just that plain and simple. But for the most part, for the sake of the conversation, if I ever were to get married, you know, it would be to a woman that's dark-skinned. Now, I think by default, I like dark-skinned women. You know, being that I'm a brown-skinned guy. I mean, normally brown-skinned men like dark-skinned women. I don't know why. It's just like that. You know, just like dark-skinned men like light-skinned women. Very rare do you see a dark-skinned woman dating a dark-skinned man. That's real rare. So if and when you see it, please take a picture of it, because that's black love right there. You know what I'm saying? They truly appreciate themselves and their skin tone. You know, but for the most part, can I say that I've always been attracted to dark-skinned women? No. I know I went through my little spells, right? So like when I was in elementary school all the way up to like, I say middle school, close to high school, I liked it like high, like red bone chicks, you know what I'm saying? I never forget this girl named Adrienne Robinson. Hey, Adrienne Robinson, if you're looking at, you know, this video. I'll never forget her. You know, she had this long hair, she had green eyes, and she was like red bone. And I was really, you know, attracted to her, you know, but, you know, I never told her whatever have you. And then when I worked myself up to high school, I actually dated this whore, you know, red bone chick. She had green eyes as well. She was thick. I ain't gonna give out her name, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I didn't know she was a whore until she started showing me whole like tendencies, and then I figured it out, you know. But I dated her, and then after that, I started dating like brown skinned women, like women that are like, well, girls at the time, you know what I'm saying, because I was a teenager. Girls that are like my skin complexion, like brownish, like brownish, but not like brownish and a darker like brown, but not dark skin. I was attracted to two dark-skinned girls that were that went to my high school. Well, actually three, and really three of them, they were thick, you know what I'm saying? So I was really attracted to them because they were thick. Now my preference, I'm gonna lay it down to you. I like, being I'm 5'8", you know what I'm saying? I like short women, you know, but I like tall women too, but I just don't want to like go out on a date with y'all and like it's awkward. I don't want to walk beside you, because then it's like, man, this girl is like way more taller than. But I do like tall girls. I've actually, yo, let's get this a little bit more exciting. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who's listening. I don't care who goes back and says this and says that, because I know y'all out there. I know some of y'all out there snitching, talking. And like I said before in previous videos, these are my experiences. This is my life, and I'm gonna live it, and I'm gonna talk to the people. But yeah, I actually got with this tall chick. This was like in 2003. I never forget her. You know, I met her on a bus going from New York going down to North Carolina. And you know, I was writing at the time. I was like a poet, you know what I'm saying? I thought I was like, you know, Langston Hughes, you know what I'm saying? And so I was writing, right? And she's like, yo, what are you writing? So I was like, you know, I'm writing this poem or whatever have you. So we started talking, whatever have you. You know, she from Brooklyn, and you know, she likes me. So she comes over. I picked her up from the. So she went. Excuse me. I went back to Greensboro. She went to Shelby, North Carolina, some place. So I wound up borrowing my man's car, well, actually his girlfriend's car, and I drove down there to pick her up, bring her up to the crib. She spent the night. You know what we did, and it was exciting, you know, dealing with a taller women, you know, because you got to stand up when you hitting it from the back. it was fun. The only problem that I had with her is that I found out like later on. She spent the night like for 3 days, and we had a lot of fun, you know what I'm saying? I mean, to the point where we went to this bar and we got, you know, messed up, and we just wind up walking out of the bar and the dudes was running out of the bar like, yo, y'all didn't pay your whatever they call it, your tab. Yeah, your tab. We got in the car and was like, cocksucker, beat it, and drove off. Yo, I had some good moments with her, but for the most part, you know, she was bisexual. And one day I came back because I was out. Like I said, she spent like 3-4 days with me, you know what I'm saying? One day I came back and she was looking at a porno, and I'm like, okay, I feel like we could sit down and look at a porno together. And I come around the corner because that's how my house was, well, townhome. Like I came from the kitchen and was coming around to look at what she was looking at, what porno and it was two men effing each other. I'm like, yo, turn that off. She's like, what, you not in? I was like, no, what are you talking about? But anyway, you know, I've dealt with a tall woman before, so it's not much of a problem. I just don't like going out of dates with y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because I just it looks real awkward. So I like short women, 5'5", 5'6", you know what I'm saying? Thick, they gotta be thick, not crazy thick to the point where it doesn't look, you know, real. Thick, in shape, works out, reads, dark skin, and what else? Natural hair, whether it's dreads, a close cut, or braids, cornrows, you know, and she has to be like from Africa or the Caribbeans, one of the two. And that's just my preference. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I said before, and I say it again, the mother of my children is not that type. You know, and she knows this. You know, but at the same time, I appreciate her for who and what she is, because she brings a lot of values, you know, that's outside of a physical appearance. So, like I'm telling you, this is what my physical preference is. Now, on a mental level, I don't care if your butt is flat. I don't care if you could be the lightest pen, the lightest pen. You could be the lightest pencil in the box, the lightest crayon in the box. But if your mental's alright, yo, if you all had a chance, an opportunity to look at all of the girlfriends of the women that I dealt with, they all are an array of colors. It's not like I've dated a lot of dark-skinned women. It's not like I dated a lot of brown-skinned women. It's not like I dated a lot of high-yellow women. You know, the last two women that I dated prior to the mother of my children were, well, one of them was dark, but not that dark. She was like a brownish, like dark, right? But the one before that, prior to that, black, jet black. You know, I just find dark-skinned women to be attractive. I really do. They're very, very beautiful. Now, all black women are beautiful, but I think dark-skinned women are just like, to me, it's my preference, you know, I just think that they're the world, you know, and for them to get shortchanged, for them to be picked on, and for men to overlook them and go with the high yellow, exotic, whatever the type broads that you see now that you don't really know what they are, you know what I'm saying? They like, okay, I see black, but I see Chinese, I see Vietnamese, I don't know. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. Like that I don't know what they call it, the exotic look. That exotic look is like played out. I see 1,000,001 women look like that. It's like as if they came off of a assembly line. Like they mass produced those joints like in the early 2000s. And now they're everywhere. I don't want no woman that's typical. I want a woman, when I walk down the street, and whether they're looking at us and saying, well, damn, look how dark skinned she is, or she's so beautiful. Regardless, we getting attention. It's just that plain and simple. I look at these videos of these African women, you know, all women that are in the United States, doing different African dances and stuff like that. I don't know what that thing and all. I don't know how to do it. But I look at that and I'm like, yo, these women are so beautiful. So beautiful. Till it's ridiculous. I have two girls that are dark skinned. And I have two girls that are light skinned. It's crazy. Like, my family is the straight up Rainbow Coalition. For real. Straight up. Like, we come in a array of colors. And like somebody said, well, how did you get two dark skinned girls? Well, let me explain to you. So my father is high yellow. He's way more lighter than I am, and my mother. But my grandfather, yo, he's the color of dirt. You know, my grandfather's he's dead now. He's deceased, but he was the color of dirt. You know, so yeah, man, you know, I love dark-skinned women, you know, I really do. And like I said before, I hate how America, or rather the world, has treated you all. And I wish that I could just hug all of y'all and kiss y'all on the side of the cheek and be like, yo, don't worry about them, I got you. You know what I'm saying? You all are beautiful. And just whisper, you know, sweet, sincere, you know, compliments to you. Because it's just like, the nerve, specifically black men, the nerve of you. And you wonder why you see a lot of dark-skinned women with white men. Because, okay, white people have a horrible history when it comes to, you know, dealing with black people. At the same time, there are a lot of white men. There are a lot of white women that accept you for who you are. This is the reason why some black men and women tend to date or have white friends. Tend to date white people or have white friends. Because they're more accepting to who and what you are than black people are. I'll give you an example. I have on some flip-flops, some ripped up shorts, and this shirt, right? I'm chilling, I'm at home. Face all raggedy, I'm chilling. Right? Worry about the message, not the messenger. White people will accept me for who and what I am. If I go into the black community, they are going to rob me. I don't care. You can sit back and say, they're stereotyping. Man, that's the truth. If they ain't gonna rob me, they're gonna look at me and say I'm weird. That plain and simple. Other than that, man, I hope you all enjoyed this video. My name is Langston2092. I want you to like, comment, subscribe, and definitely share this video. Black women, I love you, but I also love, to the 10th power, my dark-skinned women.